the bad guy with the black helmet. And then there's some people.
How come you're not still on television?
In American Graffiti, the scene where a young Ford suddenly starts singing Some Enchanted Evening was completely improvised. The script only said his character should act obnoxious, and he decided to take it in that hilarious direction.
You will see a stranger across a crowded room, and suddenly you'll know.
There are some thoughts better left to yourself, and with Ford's decades of acting wisdom, he should have known better before nearly hinting something very inappropriate with Reese Witherspoon on Norton's late night set.
You know each other out of show business land.
I've seen her in the parking lot at school.
At school, yeah.
In The Empire Strikes Back, Ford was supposed to deliver a long line full of complicated technical part names while fixing the Millennium Falcon with Chewbacca. Instead, he got fed up with the jargon and blurted out the now classic line.
No. This one goes there, that one goes there, right?
Conan has hosted hundreds of celebrities over the years, but Ford has always stood out as one of the funniest guests. His dry, deadpan humor constantly had Conan O'Brien cracking up, and this time was no different.
Listen.
What can you say on a podcast?
You can say anything you want. Anything you like.
Well, fuck you.
In The Empire Strikes Back, when Lando tries to escort Leia into Darth Vader's trap, the script originally had her simply accept his arm. But Ford improvised a small, jealous moment by having Han suddenly step in and offer Leia his arm at the exact same time.
And who might you be?
Leia.
All right. You old smoothie.
Hello, sir. I am C-3PO Human Cyborg Relations.
Blade Runner may have turned Ryan Gosling into an even bigger fan favorite worldwide, but during the promotions, he also had to survive Ford's wild sense of humor, especially when Ford kept forgetting his name over and over again.
I read about the character that Ryan?
It's Ryan.
I really wanted to work with Ryan.
It just says Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Stallone spent years assembling the greatest action stars in Hollywood for The Expendables, but he may have never anticipated spending a significant portion of that time reminding Ford what the film's villain's name was.
Stonebridge. Stonebridge.
Thanks.
Stonebanks. What the is his name? I knew that.
Snow cone.
Most Hollywood legends talk about their long careers with reflections on legacy, craft, and leaving a mark on cinema, but he came in with something completely deadpan and unexpectedly hilarious that instantly had the whole room laughing.
Now that I've done Star Wars, now this feels good, I'm gonna keep going. What's the master plan?
To become rich and famous.
In The Force Awakens, Han drops his parka on the floor when he arrives at Starkiller Base. When he leaves, Chewbacca hands it back to him and he reacts with confusion. This part was improvised by Chewbacca's actor Juna Sotomo, who went off script, confusing Ford. What was supposed to be a heartfelt speech by Jessica Williams quickly turned into one of the funniest moments of the entire awards show when he casually photobombed the scene with a bag of chips and some very unexpected hunger.
From my dream of preparing, I told him to turn away! Don't look!
In Raiders of the Lost Ark, Ford improvised one of Indiana Jones's coolest lines. When Marion jokes about how worn out Indy looks, he responds with a line that perfectly sums up the character's rugged personality.
Not the man I knew 10 years ago.
It's not the years, it's the mileage.
Other celebs might have their usual emotional way with their fans, but it almost never works the same with Ford's witty, unhinged personality. Just being a fan of him can make you the target of his relentless roasts and humor.
He had a picture of you on his wall when he was a young man.
Many pictures. I brought them tonight and hoping that you may sign them later.
Not much chance of that.
In Blade Runner 2049, one of Harrison Ford's punches accidentally hit Ryan Gosling for real during a fight scene. He later joked it was Gosling's fault for not dodging, but still apologized by showing up at his trailer with a bottle of scotch.
But you weren't meant to punch him.
Oh, I misread the script. He stepped on my foot, for Christ's sake.
In Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones was originally supposed to have a long sword fight with a master swordsman. But Ford was suffering from dysentery during filming, so instead they changed it to Indy simply pulling out a gun and shooting him. Returning to that same character decades later might feel nostalgic for pretty much any Hollywood star out there, but for Ford, it didn't seem to stir much emotion at all. And on Fallon, he made it pretty clear that a big fat check was the only real motivation involved.
Like everyone else, I got chills when I saw you as Han Solo dressed up. Did you get emotional when you put the wardrobe on?
No, I got paid.
Yeah.
In Temple of Doom, there's a small scene where Indy and Short Round play cards while Willie screams in the background. They were originally just supposed to sit there, but Ford and the kid actor started improvising a funny bit where they keep cheating each other.
Hey, you cheat, Dr. Jones, you cheat. You did 4 cards, Dr. Jones, you cheat. You pay money, you owe me 10 cents.
George Lucas reportedly hated it, saying Indiana Jones wouldn't cheat a kid at cards, but Spielberg loved the moment and kept it in the movie.
You accuse me of cheating?
You cheated.
Most actors talk about reconnecting with iconic roles, honoring legacy, and serving the story, but Ford had something totally unpredictable to say when making his decades-long anticipated comeback in Blade Runner 2049.
Ridley said, "Would you be interested?" I said,
How much?
"Show me the money."
In Star Wars A New Hope, the scene where Han Solo awkwardly tries to talk stormtroopers out of investigating a shootout became iconic, partly because Ford was basically winging it.
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Depending on the story, he either forgot the lines, barely learned them, or intentionally made the delivery messy to fit Han's panic.
What's your operating number?
Boring conversation anyway.
During the John Williams tribute, Ford was well into his 70s, but that wit and humor clearly never left him, and just a few opening words from him were enough to send the entire audience into total laughs.
That damn music follows me everywhere. It was playing in the operating room when I went in for my colonoscopy.
Also in Star Wars A New Hope, Han Solo's famous cocky line was improvised by Ford himself.
Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Most 80-year-old men would blush and deflect if they were called hot at a press conference, but Ford just couldn't resist having a little fun with it, and ended up letting his cheeky responses absolutely steal the whole interview.
Look, I think you're still very hot.
I've been blessed with this body. Thanks for noticing.